Hello, my name is Messare. We're here talking on our monthly Krav Maga video training. We're going to talk to you a little bit about, I have Joseph Messare here, and my son. He's a Section 2 champion. He's going to States in a couple weeks. We thought it'd be a good idea this month to focus a little bit on some ground strategies and what your average person might do in a fight to you and how to counter it using Krav Maga. So first we're going to talk about getting grabbed with a single leg. Okay, it's called single leg, which basically means he's got one of your legs. All right, I'm going to let him talk a little bit about it. And he's going to demonstrate what it looks like without a counter first. And then I'll actually show you the counter. But basically how this could happen to you could be you do a kick and you get grabbed, right? So I throw a kick and he catches the leg. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that afterwards, but go ahead, explain what's your strategy as a wrestler. What is your strategy as a wrestler?
So first, what you want to get, once you get the leg, you're going to want to take him to where they don't have support. So when you first have this leg, he kicks. Over here, he doesn't have anything to plant to. So what a lot of people will do is take this hand here and set him right to that side. They'll drop him right down. There's a couple different takedowns, but that's probably the most easy.
Show that again.
That's probably the easiest one. So here, turn this way. Over here, you have nothing to plant on. Here, you pull on this, you keep this tucked in your armpit, and you pull here, and set them.
Alright, so let's talk about, obviously, the first mistake of you as a Krav Maga guy getting your foot grabbed, there's a couple of reasons why that happened. One, your kick was too high. If we're in a fighting position, and I kick to the groin, and it's nice and low, you shouldn't really get your leg grabbed unless you're slow. If you're doing a kick any higher than that, hitting midsection, that's probably about it. This is probably about as high as you want to kick. Kick in the chest, you're going to get your leg grabbed by a ground fighting guy. This isn't just wrestling. This is for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys or anybody who's watched ground fighting. Now they're going to try these things in the streets. When I first started training martial arts back in the early 90s, I had my buddies. They were always watching the movies and they're doing it on the streets to other people. So, these are not necessarily martial artists, but they're trying things out, and this might happen to you in a real situation. So, first thing, if I kick, my kick is too high. So if I can get, first of all, what I want to do when I kick, I want to pull this foot down. You're going to go for it. Go for the leg, right? So I'm kick, and I'm going to pull down, right? If I kick and leave my leg hanging, that's why I'm getting caught. Okay, let go. So when you kick, bang, you should be thinking planting your foot down and driving forward all the time, okay? So, again, you made the mistake. Again, you might have been caught off guard, and you decide to kick him away. Anytime you're kicking up here, this is probably because you're trying to push him away because maybe there's another guy coming. All right? You don't, though some Krav systems do it, we don't like kicking to the head because of this reason. Guy's going to grab your legs. It's much easier, if you punch somebody and he's going to grab your hand, it's much harder to grab a hand than it is to grab a leg. Okay? So, you don't want to be doing round kicks to the carotid and stuff in a street situation. The other reason would be because you don't know what kind of ground you're going to have, okay? So you might not have the ability to do a spinning kick on a rocky surface. You might spin and hurt you and blow your knee out. So anyway, so he grabs my leg, all right? From this position here, first thing I'm going to try to do, this is all going to happen very quickly. I want to pull in and try to get head control, okay? Now this still, you might still end up on the ground, okay? But if I pull in and I've got a thumb in his eye, it's a possibility he lets go. Ear clap him, right? Carotid strike. But here's the thing. I'm only on one foot, he's on two. He's got better base. So by doing this and getting control of him, thumb to the eye, all right, ear clap and get head control, I have the ability. Now when I turn him, let me show you on this side. I got one hand on the bottom, one hand on the top. This is after I put my thumb in his eye. I can turn him, and now I'm out of this, okay? So one more time. So I kick, moving in as fast as I can, okay? Because I realize as soon as I get kicked, that I'm probably going down very quick. This takes away the ability to push me, and now I have the thumb. All right? Let's talk about if you go to the ground with this. So we do the same thing. All right? I'm here. What is his next? Tell me what your strategy and next move is going to be.
Next thing they're going to want to do is just pass this leg by. They'll probably come in here. Might be grounding, they might try to mount like in UFC, you might try to get here, but probably the most important thing is they're going to try and throw this leg by and get to the body.
And that would be That would be, for those of you who know some ground terminology, that'd be called side mount. He's trying to come in from the side, all right? First thing you're going to want to do before that happens, there's strategies all along the way, but before that happens, the first thing you want to do from here is turn, all right? And try to get this foot going to him. First of all, he's already got your leg, so that means he's not blocking his face. So he's taking you down. As he's coming, I'm turning, and I'm trying to drive this right to the face. All right? If I go for the groin, it's possible he can pass my other leg and end up on my back too. Which is going to be even worse. Okay? So let's just show you. I'll show you kind of in like not real time, but just all the way through. So I kick. Boom. This is already driving the face. Okay? Again, the sooner you can catch this, the better. So that's our basic defense against a guy grabbing your leg. So remember, the first thing was pulling in, and the second thing, if you get taken down, you're going to try to kick to the face. All right? That concludes this.